Blac Chyna's former attorney, Walter Mosley, testified Wednesday that he did not witness his client sign an amended contract with the agreeing to a deadline extension for a Season 2 pickup of Rob Chyna. Chyna, 33, is suing the Kardashian-Jenner family for defamation and intentional interference with a contract, alleging the famous family's influence affected the cancellation of her reality show and therefore caused her economic and emotional damages. Mosley's testimony is poignant because Chyna's attorney in the case, Chyna, argued in her opening statements that the signature and date on that amended contract in question were not done by Chyna. Mosley said he was not the person who saw Chyna sign the document and said it was the duty of someone else in his office to secure signatures on agreements. He added that the person who would have been tasked with that responsibility is no longer working for his firm, and they are unable to retrieve any of those emails as evidence because they purged former employees' emails within 6 months. Chyna then asked Mosley, "To your knowledge, do you know the signed name on the alleged agreement was actually from Blac Chyna?" He replied, "I haven't seen the agreement in a while. I'm just a lawyer, not a handwriting expert." Meanwhile, Chyna testified that it appeared to be her signature on the agreement, but she didn't remember actually signing her name. She pointed out some differences in the way she writes versus what is in the contract, noting she usually crosses her sevens and the numbers on the contract did not look the same. Aside from Mosley representing Chyna as her lawyer in negotiations for Season 2, he also worked as an executive producer on the show. He testified that towards the end of filming for Season 2, executives at T&Murray Productions were not reaching out to him as much. The attorney said he consistently gave the executives Chyna's availability, and shared with them that there was interest at other networks to film with her. Last week, Chyna testified that Mosley and the attorneys representing E! Did something wrong in negotiating her amended contract, but did not go into further details. During cross-examination on Wednesday, Michael Rhodes, the Kardashian-Jenner's defense attorney, asked Mosley if he was aware that his former client made such an allegation against him and planned to sue him. Mosley replied, "No. Do you think you were above board, and did your best?" Rhodes rebuffed. "Of course," Mosley replied. The attorney then further testified that Chyna's amended contract gave the network until August 1, 2017, to decide whether they would pick up a second season of the Rob Chyna show, but the network never sent him a notice of that decision. Instead, Rhodes said Mosley billed the network for the $100,000 kill fee that was negotiated into Chyna's amended contract. Last week, Jeff Jenkins, former co-president of Murray and executive producer of Chyna's reality series, testified that networks including BET, VH1, Lifetime and MTV were uninterested in picking up a solo show about Chyna. The Kardashian-Jenner family have since filed a motion to dismiss this lawsuit altogether, arguing in part via their attorney that Chyna's nearly $140 million damages request is based on unsupported and wildly speculative claims.